Today, I'm going to be talking about the PSP Go. It was released in 2009 and claimed as the smaller, slimmer version of the PSP 3000. And to be honest, it was completely wireless. There was no room for a VMU. And, well, that's what made it bad, really. And in my opinion, I feel like the PSP Go was released at the wrong time in the wrong place. If it was released today, it might have worked, but back then, hell no. Hell fucking no. I actually tried modding this thing and, well, it doesn't even accept modern Wi-Fi. That's why I believe that the PSP Go is kind of a time capsule of the late 2000s.
PlayStation.
And I mean, even if you take away the bad sides of it having no VMU, you can't buy physical games for it. I mean, it's a decent system. Like, don't get me wrong, it plays games well. You know, for the games I had for it, it was good. But that's the thing. Like, even when I played it back then, I beat most of the games I had on there, and getting games for this thing was hard. Like the PC I had at the time was slow as shit. We didn't have dial-up or anything like that, but it was just slow. You know, that's why getting games for this thing was kind of rare. And all I really had for this thing back in the day was Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition, Tony Hawk's Project 8, SOCOM and I don't know, some bowling game, and of course GTA Chinatown Wars, and you know, GTA Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories. And I mean, the PSP Go had a great game collection. It's just it's like the N64, you know. It's a good console, it has great games, but the console itself kind of sucks. And I mean, the PSP Go doesn't have that nostalgic vibe for me. Like whenever I look at the PSP Go now, I think, oh yeah, I used to play this like 10 years ago. It's an old piece of junk to me. But I figure, you know, fuck it, somebody might like this. You know, that's kind of why I keep this around. And yeah, well, actually, before I start like wrapping this up, let me tell you guys kind of like a little bit of a story. So I actually got this for Christmas, the the year that it dropped, and I remember I got two things. I got two things when it came to this PSP. I got a copy of Saints Row fucking 2, and I gotta talk about that game one day. That is an absolute classic for me. And I also got a copy of Saints Row 1 again. Those two games I definitely gotta talk about. But see, here's the fucked up thing. Like I didn't even unbox the PSP Go at the time. I didn't even touch that thing. All I did was just grab my two games and just play them all day. Like even when I came back from like winter vacation or whatever, kids would be like, "What the fuck is that? That's what the fuck is that?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's a PSP." They're like, "Oh, a PSP. Okay, I get it." It's like people didn't even know what this thing was at the time, and it's just like I'm looking at the announcements and stuff. I mean, everybody knew what it was. It's just like nobody really bought it. Like that's why nobody really knows what this is. And to be honest though, I mean, I'm thinking about keeping it, but I don't know. I mean, I might sell it because here's the thing. Like, I recently found this. I don't know, like a month ago. And then I found out you could, throw in some Sega Saturn games, N64 games, Super Nintendo, all that. I tried to mod it and I nearly, bricked it. Like how I did it was like I I went to this YouTube video where you could install homebrew games into it, and I found out how you could mod it. All you have to do is go to this website, install the fucking virus is what it was, and basically plug in your PSP, and basically put it into your system. Yeah, like once it got inserted in there, I just unplugged this shit and it was over. But yeah, man, I'm honestly just thinking about selling it. I'm honestly just thinking about selling it at this point because I mean, what's it even worth? Like I look at the N64 with pure nostalgia. I miss playing this game. I miss playing Mario 64. I miss playing all these titles. But when it comes to the PSP Go, all I remember is just playing it when I was bored or playing it while I was on a train or something like that. Like the PSP Go just doesn't have that nostalgia factor for me. And I mean, if I could trade it in for like a PSP 3000 or whatever, sure, because then I could just buy all the VMU games that I want. I could buy all the games that I ever wanted. But I don't know, man. Either way, this is just something I really wanted to talk about because nobody seems to know what this is. And I mean, shit, if you're listening to this, I mean, first of all, thank you for watching, and second of all, just yeah, thanks, and like the video, and subscribe if you want to. Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later.